Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm sharing abundance habits. These are some characteristics that I've noticed not only in people in my day-to-day life who are from affluence or feel really good about money. There are also habits that I've taken out of books or other famous people who have manifested or created a life they want. So there's lots of amazing tidbits, and it's not just me telling you. These are habits I've actually been making a conscious effort to add into my life in recent weeks. And if you haven't watched my manifesting money video, go ahead and watch it. And I'm about to come out with a video talking about how much money I got paid from YouTube, even though I'm still a small YouTuber with a small amount of subscribers. What I can chalk it up to is changing my whole belief system, changing my belief system about money and abundance and how easily you can bring more things into your life. It's so simple. You start bringing in these habits, it starts to shift how we feel about abundance. And of course, feeling is the secret. Let's jump into these habits so we can get you started. Give loads of compliments. This is especially good if you are trying to say manifest or you're working towards creating weight loss, if you're trying to manifest or create a following on any social media, or if you're manifesting or trying to create a business, give loads and loads of compliments. It can be really hard when you're kind of in the game trying to do your thing. It's pretty easy to have those jealousy feelings crop up if you see people gaining followers faster than you, or if you see people maybe losing weight or gaining weight, depending on your situation, and you're kind of looking like, we have that why not me feeling, like, oh, why not me? And we can start to feel like the lack. You can switch that super easily by giving loads of compliments. Just make this a daily habit of, if you see somebody who is dressed really smart, you're loving how they look, tell them, hey, you look really great. I love those shoes, or I love that handbag. Or if you're on social media, scroll and heart like all the people. Heart all the posts that you love, comment on people's posts, subscribe to small YouTube channels like this one. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But get into that vibe of just giving. By giving all of these compliments, that's gonna start to shift your mindset out of that lack mindset of there's not enough for me if everybody else is having this success to, no wait, there's totally enough for all of us. All of us can do great things. Whenever I see somebody else succeeding, that is just proof that we can all succeed. Like the post, subscribe to the channel, tell them their outfit's great, whatever it is. Number two, this is an abundance habit that even the most wealthy people say that they still do, and that is never be too busy or too good to bend over and pick up a penny. Money is money is money. The energy of money is all the same, whether it's $100 bill or a penny on the sidewalk. Either way, it's all money. So if you're kind of like walking over that penny, or you're cleaning out your car and there's like a penny under the carpet and you're like, whatever, I'm too busy to pick it up. Those are the moments where you really have to pick it up and be thankful to the universe and be thankful to, you know, whatever divine energy you love for bringing abundance in your life. That's proof of abundance. That's proof that there's money that easily is coming into your life. When you walk past money, even if it's just a penny on the sidewalk, you're giving off this energy of like, I don't need it. This like a different energy. There's this famous saying from, I don't know, years ago, money on the floor is money at the door. So go with that vibe and really look around, try to find those random pennies. And just remember, those are messages of abundance. Those are like abundance flowing into you. The next one has to do with the words that we say. So this isn't new because everybody's talking about, you know, change the words to change how you feel. But I'm gonna actually show you how to switch this habit, because I'm about not just stopping to do something, I'm about actually shifting into a new consciousness. We are going to, of course, stop saying things like, I'm broke, I'm cheap, I have no money. All of those are like lack mindset terms, but we actually want to shift. We want to actually shift forward into a new abundant space, into a place where our spirit just really feels like we can have all the things, we can do all the things, everything's coming to us super easily. We're gonna shift that whole mindset. And this is how we're gonna do it. I know that sometimes we actually don't have the money to do all the things that we want to do, but what's actually happened is that you've already used that money for something you want more. If after you pay for your car, pay back your, I don't know, university loan, paid for your house and budgeted all of your healthy groceries and paid for your gym membership, you don't have enough money left over to buy a new fancy pair of shoes, it's not that you don't have money, it's that you've already invested that money in some something that is more important to you. This is the mindset shift that is going to transform your habits and transform how you feel about money. So often we look at our bills and our mortgage payments and our car payments or whatever those payments, those recurring payments are for you, and we let them get us down and we let them get us into this lack energy. But really, I promise you, and this is something I have been doing, I consciously make my mortgage every month and think to myself, I am so grateful that I am making myself actually richer because my debt is going down and the asset value of my property is going up. So every time I make that mortgage payment, I am making myself actually richer. Even if you pay rent, because that's what you choose to do, you are actually making your lifestyle richer. You love where you live. You have the safe home that takes care of you. Maybe you have a wonderful car that gets you to work safely. You don't have to worry about repairs because it's new. So instead of letting those bills and those recurring payments mentally drag us down, this is crazy. I have changed this. I feel so much joy every time I pay my mortgage payment. It really is a game changer if we choose to like shift how we think about this. So switch that I don't have money because you're using it into I am so grateful that I have all of this money to use these ways. And you're going to start to see your whole energy and your mindset shift about having money instead of not having money. Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope that hit hard. I remember when it happened for me, it was like a £1,000,000 weight lifted off my shoulder because suddenly that mortgage payment is something that I celebrated every single month instead of something I kind of low-key dreaded. Moving on. We're gonna stay on the vibe of money for a second. This is such a hot tip and I actually can't take claim for it, but I'm just spreading the gospel out there. It's actually from a small YouTuber. The name of her YouTube channel is Money and Mimosas, and she is amazing with what she shares and what she talks about with money strategy. One of her tips is to have a monthly money date. You can go check out her video. I'll link it down below in the description box. She actually like takes her monthly budget, goes and gets a mimosa, of course, and does her whole budgeting. I fell in love with this idea when I heard it because it's really about being grateful, enjoying, having, again, going back into that mindset of I'm paying my bills, but I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating that I can pay my bills. I'm celebrating that I have like a great iPhone that I can run my business off of. So like cheers to paying that bill. It's really getting back into this vibe of like celebrating your money, honoring your money instead of feeling like burdened down by needing to budget or burdened down by like having to, you know, move your money around and just wishing you could have like tons and tons and tons and access and overflow. You will get there. These are the habits that are going to get you there. When I do my sort of check-in with my money, I am always finding ways that I can be more efficient with money. And those efficiencies actually bring me to a place where I can make total new choices with money. In fact, you guys, because I'm about telling you the reality of how this is working out and playing out in my life, since I've again adjusted and adopted these habits and really just shifted my mindset from like lack to like there's always abundance. I'm always being cared for by the universe, which I always am. And now I've kind of gotten to a place where I've been able to relook at my budget, know that I love money, know that I love having money. For me, the definition of loving to have money is having lots of money saved. That's just how I like to see money. So I've been able to adjust my budget around to where I can save $1,000 a month, which is amazing. Not exactly sure how I'm going to invest some of that, but I'm sure I'll come up with a plan as it builds up over time. Have that money date. Loving your money, knowing that it's there to work for you, knowing that it's there to help you, being super grateful for when you pay those bills, that you're providing a beautiful home, you're buying beautiful food, all of those things, and just let it come to you. The more you can shift your energy into gratitude every time you pay a bill and away from like scarcity when you pay a bill, the faster I think all of these extra ways of money coming into your life really works for you. So again, watch my video on manifesting money if you want to see. I'll keep doing manifesting money videos and creating abundance and habits of creating abundance. I'm gonna like double down this one. I'm really gonna say the habit is supporting small, but it's actually bigger than that. So definitely you want to support those small businesses whenever you can, because like abundance is a cycle. As we see more small businesses or more entrepreneurs succeed and grow their businesses, you're gonna believe that you can succeed and grow your business, and it just becomes a whole like beautiful exchange of money and energy. Support those small businesses. Choose to buy local, choose to buy from local restaurants, support all the small creators out there. Sometimes I know we can think like, well, channel isn't huge, or this person isn't huge on Instagram, so maybe they don't like know what they're talking about. Maybe they're just getting started. So if you want to build and grow and have this growth mentality and have this growth energy in your life, make sure you're being giving and generous with small business and small creators. And it really doesn't cost that much. If it's a $2.50 tip and I leave $5, it's really not costing me anything. The $2.50 that it cost me is so nominal compared to like the energy and the vibration of like, I have more than enough to give a little bit more, knowing that that person's day could potentially be made. It's gonna make them happier, and that's gonna make them serve the next person happier and be happier with our coworkers. And the whole system just keeps going, and all of that energy started with you and will flow back to you. I have been actively applying these in my life, and I truly can see the waves of this in my life. I couldn't wait to share it with you. Subscribe for more, and I'll be back soon.